Alright, welcome back everybody, or welcome to, either way. Appreciate you guys for watching. Today we're going to be trying to get the equipment packed away in the shed. Starting with trying to mouse-proof Old Glen here the best possible. First thing I got to do is vacuum it out. Mainly like these spots up in here. Get that grain out of there. Then we're going to power wash it. Today's the first day that it's actually felt like fall, of course. So it's a little chilly out here, but gonna be getting, like I said, getting equipment put away. We got just, there's a few things sitting here, but then up in the shed everything's out. Got the plow and multiple tractors to get packed away, and got a couple rear end, like a rear end up there to move, and diesel 45 engine to move down here, and a few things like that. So stick around. You see a bunch of equipment running, moving around. We'll see how good we can get stuff back into the shed. Okay, so a few things have changed. I'll bring you inside and show you what we got done inside so far, but trying to get this thing running, run for a couple of seconds, well, I don't know, like 30 seconds or so, and die. And I took this gas line off, and I got plenty of fuel flow through that, but we've got that one off down here, and I've got nothing. So stuck needle in there, or something in the needle. It'd be a miracle if this worked, right? Yeah, now I'll get it to stay working. We'll see. Alright, so now that we've got gas, and the battery's weak, of course. This isn't even the battery for this tractor. Classic case of rob Peter to pay Paul. This is the bad battery out of the tractor. We put the good one in. But anyway, it's on the jumpers, and we're gonna see what happens. Starter needs rebuilt too. Good old-fashioned starter helper here. But it's running. Come over here and beat up on the needle a little bit more to try to get the gunk out of it. Lost idle in here. I'll bring you guys back when I figure out what's going on with that. Well, I believe that problem is solved for now. I write down on my list that the Series 417 needs a carb cleaning. Still a little cold. Anyway, we're gonna let that run for a little bit and see what happens. So here's what we got going on in here. I killed the generator for a minute so that you guys can hear me. Got my youngest daughter here playing on some of the equipment. Grandpa's D19 there. Anyway, it was in the 30s overnight last night, and I was gonna try to start it with the heater and stuff. And probably could have got it started, but the battery was pretty much dead. So I got something else that I get to look into, why it's discharging the battery. It's got a 1-wire alternator on it, so anyway, I got to figure that out. But I got the battery charger on it and the heater going, just for good measures. At this point, I'm sure it would start with the glow plug, but I just cut that off. You see, we got mothballs and dryer sheets for Glenn. He's all power washed up, put away. Got the grain table there, corn header stays on it. Everything just fits better that way. I still got to get all the doors off of it. I vacuumed 90% of the grain has been vacuumed out of this thing. You can never get it 100%, but back here we did a little bit of rearranging. It's like 130 gallons of used oil here if anybody needs some used oil. Got the cultivators just flat, and then moved. There was some parts for an old Alice rake back there, and moved that stuff around and got this over about 5 feet farther, so the combine is over that much farther, and you can still walk down through there. It's pretty nice. Today we're going to be getting the rest of the, I'm going to be getting hopefully the rest of the equipment put in here. 190 is going to be backed up here, and pull a narrow front tractor in there, and probably put the 2 CAs with the cultivator right here, and kind of go from there. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. I wish I was thinking when I was bringing soybeans in, I would have just dumped them into the wagon and brought them to the elevator, sold them that way, but I wasn't thinking, and now I have a pallet of soybeans that I don't want. There's the 800 Cyclo. A couple people have asked about this. It's a damn good planter. Never misses a beat as long as you get the population set right. And then there's a brush inside of here, and which different kernels you need to adjust that brush, and then you need to adjust the air pressure as well, how much air you're feeding it, which that's pressure gauge there, adjustment here. Where is it? I don't see it now. Right? No. Where'd it go? The adjustment's right there on that. Oh, okay, it's right here. Right there. That's the adjustment for it. The brush inside's real important, but once you get it going, and you basically set that brush tight enough to where it just starts to knock your seeds off, and then back it off just a smidge so that then it leaves the seeds on there. So when you're going, you come and look, and this will be full of seeds before it hits that roller drum, which then knocks the seeds off, sends them into the chute, sends them back. It was a very reliable planter. Takes a 3/4 wrench to change your gearing, which is just there. Pretty simple progress procedure, ones that we use. Then there's a table on the back that tells you. But yeah, that's for you guys asking. My brother rebuilt all of this stuff a couple years ago. He rebuilt it all, and it's always been a really good planter. Always done a really good job. The only reason that I didn't use it this year is because I got that 8-row that turned out to be a good planter. So I think that's enough talking. I'm gonna get all these panels taken off. I'm gonna fire this back up, get it warmed up, started. Then I'm gonna get mothballs inside of it and dryer sheets all around it, get some other dryer sheets laid out around throughout here, and do our best to keep the mice down. So stick around. Thank you for watching so far, guys. It's still out there, just idling away just fine. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, that's too easy when you plug it in. And it's got a charged battery. Wow. I know you guys are digging them steps. Oh yeah, got the old man steps on there. Gotta put the little Massey to work quick. Guess it helps if you engage it. These little wagons are handy as can be for stuff like this. Yard clippings and mess that I had cleaned out of the combine there in the yard. Soybean stubble. Dump it down here with the rest of the compost heap that I got to get to work on. I'm going to take you guys for a little ride on the Massey. Alright, so this thing cruises. It's got no reason to go as fast as it does, I'll show you. Cover crop sure looks good. Well, I got a phone call saying that Dad was stuck down here. And looks like stuck is a little bit of an understatement. Holy crap. We'll see how this goes when I get some closer footage. So this is what we got. You got her in here pretty good. It's gonna be awfully interesting, to say the least.
There's water.
Yeah, there's water, standing water here. Say hi. Hi. Get out of here, he says. Well, let's see how this works out.
Oh, it's going. Ooh, look at them tires. You could bury a dead body in here.
Look at the size of that hole. Holy crap, he was in there. This side, not so much. Holy cow. Going, and stuck. Whew. We got a little mud. The 60 was scratching to pull him out too. We dug a couple of little holes with it. Good thing is we got him out. The mower deck still works. I guess off he goes. So he wanted me to follow him and make sure he makes it through the creek crossing down here. And I was thinking the worst part about him getting that tractor stuck is we just pressure washed it. Go ahead. Okay. He wants me to go ahead of him. I don't know what now he's all paranoid about getting stuck. Well, I I guess now we're going for a ride through the creek crossing. Of course, I'm in the high side of at high first instead of low, so we'll bump it. He wanted me to go first, he's all paranoid about it. Yeah, like I said, we just gave that tractor a bath. Well, diesel 17 series 4 CAs 301 190 combine 7060 99. There's another combine over here right there, and 4 wagons, 2 of them with grain. But that's how much more room we have here. This is pretty much everything we needed to get in. He's bringing another tractor and looking good. I'll wedge it in there. So close. Oh yeah, you'll get it. No, you gotta do another shimmy. There it is. There. Really? Somebody's excited about that.
Yay. That thing's weird to start.
Safely under the roof.
That thing's weird.
And there we have it for today. Back here in the storage container, we've got the C, the D14, WD with the 2-row Alice planter on it, and the 17, the one I pull with, packed in there.